Alrighty, so they released the news a little bit early. I'm 12 minutes late, so I kind of figured they were going to, but I forgot to check it right on the hour. Anyway, this is the big update. Obviously, Purgatory Bond is going to be coming out on this one, so let's see what all they have in store for us. So it looks like there is going to be an early maintenance. 10 p.m. PDT for me is like 1 a.m., which is pretty nice. That means I'll be able to do stuff a little bit earlier than I normally do for a lot of these maintenances and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to, we're going to be doing live summons and everything like that for Bond, and we'll test him out a little bit afterwards, and just kind of just chit chat and have a good time and everything like that. So if you guys want to come by the live stream, make sure that you subscribe so that way you can, be notified, or whatever the case may be. You'll see the little live thing before I actually go live, hopefully. But yeah, anyways, if you want to be there, feel free to stay up to date with my stuff. Anyways, yeah, early maintenance update preview. It's already been 2 years since we first introduced the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross to the world. To celebrate the 2-year anniversary of our debut, we've prepared a variety of events and updates for you to enjoy. We thank all of our knights for your support, or love and support, and would greatly appreciate your continued support. So I kind of figured they were going to try to brand this as a different kind of thing, but I guess they're just going to keep it as the 2nd-year anniversary, even though for global this is not technically our 1st or 2nd anniversary. So we have new story. Chapter 18 quests and main stages are added, which is really nice because always, new story is always going to be just free stuff, free gems. They give out normally tickets and etc, etc. So that's really nice. Clearing 100% of each chapter's quests achievement will be available after the next story update. Please look forward to the update. Okay, so I guess you're going to get an achievement with achievement points tied to it for each of the chapters that you complete. So as soon as this comes out, I guess if you're already caught up to the main story at the moment, you'll get 17 of those achievements done, which is nice, I guess. I don't know. I know that those achievement points are tied to free gems, so that might be some free gems for somebody. So that's kind of cool, I guess. New hero. Immortals Return. Purgatory Bond is coming out. Reach 900 loyalty points to choose between him or the one Escanor, so that is pretty cool. Available through the Grand Cross 2nd Anniversary Popular Vote Draw event. So that is really neat. This is where it gets really cool, though, honestly. Like, although this banner is going to be super sick and there's going to be a lot of great units and stuff like that on it, the special seasonal hero draw is just fantastic. So check in daily and don't miss out on special seasonal hero tickets. Seasonal heroes are back. Grand Cross 2nd Anniversary Special Seasonal Hero Draw. Grand Cross 2nd... I'm just gonna have to read that over and over again, I guess. Fever Draw event. So this one is really interesting because they're going to be giving out a lot of free summons for this one, and there's a lot of really nice units on these banners, or on this banner specifically. One of them being Green Gother that everybody in their brother wants to have. And if you haven't gotten him at this point, this is going to be your this is going to be your chance to get him, because there's a lot of free tickets and stuff like that. The big thing, though, is that there's a lot of other great units on this banner as well. So even if you don't get him, which I think he's going to be the biggest prize, because he hasn't been around in a while. He hasn't been on a lot of banners in a pretty good while, if I'm not mistaken, because he came out last Halloween for JP. So it's been a while for him to be out. But yeah, the New Year's event units are really good. So this Meliodas, the Jericho, and Elizabeth, all tied to the New Year's stuff, is really good because you can use those to guarantee yourself a certain demon for death matches, which is really nice. The Valentine's Day units, so Elaine, Zaneri, and Jenna, are really good for guaranteeing you extra cosmetic upgrades and stuff like that in death matches. There's just, I don't know, some of the units are like really quality of life stuff. Like, they're definitely not necessary, but if you're, say you already have 1,001 like red demon horns and 1,001 gray demon wings, but you can't seem to spawn a Howlix demon to save your life, you don't have any ears or whatever the case may be, you can use those New Year's units to guarantee yourself Hallex Demons or whatever you need, which is really nice, honestly. I used them. I was able to get all of them whenever they came out initially on their banner, because they released the Valentine's Day and New Year's units all in one banner a long time ago at this point, and they really don't bring these seasonal units out all that often. So hopefully everybody gets, you know, something new, something that they want. But yeah, there's quite a few seasonal units in the game at this point, so I don't know, you may end up getting some of the stuff you don't want, maybe like the Easton right here. Green Easton's okay. The blue Valenti should be on the banner, I think, as well. I think red Deanne, the wedding Deanne one, is on there. I think Hawk and Oslo will be on there as well, which is pretty interesting. So Fever Draw event, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know exactly how this works. Hopefully they'll go over it during the extended patch notes and stuff like that, but I think it has to do with, like, if you don't draw an SSR with, like, I think it deals with, like, is if you do a certain amount of multis, your next multi on this banner or something like that is guaranteed, or not guaranteed, it's like an increased chance at an SSR. So there should be a really good time to get any of these seasonal units. Up to 110 free draws with our check-in event, so make sure you're logging in over the next 2 weeks or so that way you can make sure you get these tickets and stuff for free multis. Because honestly, like, I don't know if they're ever going to do this again. I mean, I would imagine maybe sometime in the future, but it's definitely not going to come around all that often. Grand Cross Seasonal Draw ticket bundles 1 and 2, so it looks like you're going to be able to buy the tickets and stuff like that for this as well if you need them. Added seasonal hero costumes and discount event. So I think the discount event means that there's going to be discounts on cosmetics. Hopefully all of the cosmetics. I know a lot of the times whenever they come out with a new unit, like bonds obviously aren't going to be discounted or anything like that, because I think you're going to have to buy those with money. And Arthur's may also not be discounted just because he's brand new, and I don't think they do like the units that have just come out. So I don't know exactly on that, but hopefully this is just a Sacred Treasure Shop discount in general. So that way it's not just seasonal outfits, but it might be. So, looks like we've got a lot going on here. Events, Grand Cross 2nd Anniversary Hawk Pass. This Hawk Pass, if I'm not mistaken, is going to introduce a UR outfit that you can get for this new Arthur, which is really nice, because if you're planning on really pushing the Bond team to your maximum, you're going to want to make sure you get this, you know, free UR outfit for him. Well, it's not free technically. Like, you can either buy it with gems, or if you've saved up enough Hawk Pass points, you can use the points to buy it instead. So hopefully you haven't spent a whole crazy ton of points. I'm not going to have enough points for it because I ended up buying the Zeldris costume whenever not the last Hawk Pass, but the one before that came out. So I'm behind, but hopefully I'll be able to stock up on some points and everything like that to get it in the future, or maybe even towards the end of this Hawk Pass maybe. Looks like we're getting a bingo event, which is nice. The bingo events are always really good. They're just a bunch of free rewards. Hawk's Awesome Treasure Chest event is also going to be going on, so 2 different events to get free stuff. Captain Hawk Power Up, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Sounds like just another event as well. Ultimate Champion Cheering, I don't know what that is. Patrol Dispatch Auto Clear Tickets ×2. Okay, so I think that's either double tickets from dailies, or that's either going to be like double rewards from the patrols themselves. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Obviously we're getting super and ultra success rate ups on hero enhancement. We pretty much have had that almost guaranteed for the last like 2 or 3 months at this point because of all the festivals. Main quest 50% stamina discount, which is really nice, and you can get 1 free continue on each of the missions, which is really nice as well if you're having trouble with some of the story missions. All village shops are going to be open, so that's kind of nice. I don't really use them all that much anyway, but you know, maybe you will. Event boss battle, Demonic Beast Croc Shell. So this guy is super interesting because he has a weird mechanic where you set up 2 different teams and you can swap between each team and like deal damage to him, and he has this like big shield that you can't like deal damage to him in or something like that. I can't remember exactly like how it works, but I was watching some people like, or I think it was during the JP live stream, they were doing a little bit of the battle, and it seemed really interesting. Obviously I'm sure there's some sort of gimmick to it, but they were doing like nothing. They were getting like wiped left and right. So I'm really interested to see how that ends up working out, because the whole like switch teams mechanic seems really cool. Gather Crocshell Claws and exchange them for cosmetic items and other rewards. So it looks like we're going to get some little party hats for the 2nd year anniversary for at least Escanor, Bon, and Merlin. I kind of hope this is Festival Merlin, because we get a ton of costumes for the regular Merlins, but oh well. If it's not, I mean, I guess it is what it is. They are going to be adding some new recipe items and stuff like that, so you can make some new dishes. I don't exactly know what they are though. Grand Cross Second Anniversary Festival Events Part 1. So we're getting some special missions. I would assume they're probably going to give out a free multi's worth of tickets for the Purgatory Bond banner. I would just imagine. Sometimes they end up doing something different. Fort Solgris Special Rewards Dungeon, which is always really nice. You just get a bunch of free rewards from that, and it costs like 1 stamina from Fort Solgris. Bingo event, like we just said. Demonic Beast Croc Shell, which is coming with an exchange shop, of course. Hawk's Awesome Treasure Chest. Boosting events, which we just went over a second ago. Second Anniversary Festival Growth event. So Bond Special Recipes, which is the these new food items and stuff like that. King's Material Exchange event. These are actually really nice. I think these are kind of underrated. These are super, super good for like exchanging, like, I don't know. I end up sitting on like a ton of rare pendants and SR pendants and stuff like that. And most of the time you can trade those up to SSR pendants, or you can trade certain materials for like hammers, anvils, Super Awakening coins. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can always trade with these. So make sure you check out King whenever this update comes out. Merlin's Equipment Engraving Support event. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe UR gear is going to be like on a discount or something like that, or maybe they're going to be giving out extra engraving stones, hopefully. I don't know exactly. Chapter clear event. So these are always really nice. I think it's normally if you do like the first couple of chapters, it's not normally too many of them, but as long as you've cleared a certain amount of the story, you'll just get a bunch of free rewards for having beat up to certain points, which is pretty cool. Boosting events. Main quest 1 free option to continue, so we already talked about that. Captain Hawk power up. I still don't know what that is. Main quest 50% stamina reduction. All village shops are open. Ultimate champion cheering event. I don't know what this is specifically. This sounds cool. It sounds PvP related, to be honest, but we'll have to see. Hawk Pass event. So new Hawk Pass is going to be open, loyalty shop opened, and Hawk Pass loyalty boost. If I'm not mistaken, somebody, one of the guys that I do raids with, just sent me a picture the other day from the JP version Hawk Pass, and he was showing that a lot of the rewards seem to be tweaked for this one. I'm assuming it's because of the 2nd year anniversary and everything like that. The rewards on it are a lot better. You can get a lot of cosmetic upgrades. I think they have Super Awakening coins and some like SSR pendants and stuff like that in there as well. So if you don't need the Arthur outfit, or maybe you get it and you still have points left over, there are a lot of really good things that you can buy out of this one. So if you are interested, this is probably going to be a pretty good Hawk Pass to buy, honestly. Battle event. Looks like we're getting one of the OC battle events. Probably has to deal with them and the story and everything like that, but looks like it's going to give out a bunch of free stamina potions, which is really nice. Purgatory Bond is obviously getting his 3 outfits. This samurai one in the middle is so cool. His gladiator one is also really cool. And then I'm not the biggest fan of this one on the right, but a lot of people seem to really like it. It reminds people of like the Mad Hatter and stuff like that from like Alice in Wonderland. So that one's also pretty neat. I think he has a really good lineup of costumes. Obviously, just be aware they're going to be available only for real money for the first 2 weeks, and then they will be available for gems after that. So yeah. Hero costume discounts, new legend and sweet temptation. Head to the sacred shop. Okay, so they're talking about the New Year's units and the Valentine's Day units. Just be aware with those units specifically, even if you pull them, like you'll get their outfit for free, but you'll end up having to buy a cosmetic for their weapon if they have one, and then their cosmetic like headpiece as well, because I guess the way that it works for some of those characters is it's like a set bonus that activates their sort of thing. So I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's definitely worth doing if you have the extra like resources to do it. Added new purchase method for costume set. When purchasing Immortal Return Purgatory Bonds costume set, choose either one of the 2 methods. Previous purchase method was costumes, weapon, outfit, cosmetic plus 30 diamonds. New purchase method is costumes, weapon, outfit, cosmetics. New purchase method. So they're taking the 30 diamonds out of the global version. I really hope it's less money now then. because this is going to be really dumb. If it's the same price and they're just taking away the free or the 30 diamonds that was bundled with it, this is not going to be great. Choose either one of the two methods. So maybe they're going to keep the price the same on this one, and then they'll have a discounted price without the 30 diamonds. Because that would be kind of nice, honestly. Because I think this one, for me specifically with US dollars, it's like $24 or something like that per set. So if this one is like $20 per set, I think this one would still end up being better value. But if I could save a couple of dollars here and there just getting the cosmetics, I might end up going for that. I don't know. That sounds really interesting. We'll have to see how that looks afterwards. Because if I'm not mistaken, JP doesn't have the 30 diamonds bundled with their stuff. So that's, I don't know, kind of weird. We'll have to see whenever it comes to the game. Grand Cross 2nd Anniversary Festival new bundles. So it looks like you're going to be able to buy a seasonal ticket bundle 1, which comes with 30 tickets. I'm assuming that is, 3 multis worth and 50 diamonds, 6.5 multis worth and 100 diamonds. And then there's going to be a guaranteed special survey bundle. This is a guaranteed SSR ticket for the Purgatory Bond banner. So one of the SSRs on there are guaranteed, I guess. I would imagine the festival units are going to have slightly better rates. Don't know if that's really going to be worth it or not. You get 1 multi's worth on the regular banner and 1 multi's worth for the seasonal banner as well. So that's kind of interesting. Huge discount power-up bundle. Looks like, I don't know, that's okay, I guess, but I definitely wouldn't pay money for it. All of this stuff can kind of be just grinded out in-game, except for the skip tickets. But even then, if you just save skip tickets, you don't have to worry about it. Daily Hero Bundle is just a huge amount of tickets, which is kind of interesting. It's probably a little pricey, if I would imagine. So Survey Bundle, Diamond Bundle, Huge Discount Power-Up Bundle, Daily Hero Ticket Bundle, and Diamond Shop bonuses. 2 bundle purchases, all in one, and Limit Break Material update bundles. System changes. Added Tower of Trials 5th floor. Okay, so we're getting another floor of the Tower of Trials. It looks like you're going to get a half a set of UR gear, basically, from doing it, which is okay, I guess. I still am not really the biggest fan of this Tower of Trials, but oh well. New floor has been added. Previous floors will not reset. Enemies, special effects, and uniques are hidden in each stage to provide a tougher challenge. Come up with various strategies, blah, blah, blah. Added Deathmatch Join Real-Time function. So this is a really interesting update that they did for the JP version and everything like that for this update as well. If I'm not mistaken, it's basically like you can queue up almost, and other people can search for real like matches that are in queue. So that way you can join matches faster and stuff like that. And you don't just have to spam out a bunch of invites and everything, which is pretty interesting. I think this is a really nice quality of life update. So that's pretty cool. You basically just hit this little open button in the bottom left, and then people who want, or people who are trying to join death matches and stuff like that, can basically just hit, one of these buttons at the bottom and try to find a lobby that's open. So that's pretty cool, honestly. Select a deathmatch boss and difficulty under boss battles, and then choose Join Real Time to look for a battle for up to 2 minutes. Join Real Time is available up to 3 times a day. Only real-time invites will receive during Join Real-Time request period. Other content cannot be played while Join Real-Time request period is active. So it's basically just like a waiting room kind of while you're looking for people, I guess. Deathmatch hosts can send real-time invites to waiting nights through the open menu. Okay, pretty interesting. So they're also adding this new Excalibur Arthur to the Race Draw 1 tickets, which is really nice, and the human tickets, which is kind of nice, I guess. These human tickets honestly need to be buffed. They're very bad, like ultra bad. Weekly events and 50% stamina event renewal. So it looks like these are just the weekly rotation of the dailies and stuff like that, which is pretty normal. 50% stamina event. So it looks like they're doing another half stamina as well. Occurs every other week. Oh, maybe this is just, maybe they're changing how it works. I think this is pretty much the same though. Knighthood boss battle gets added to that. I didn't know that. So that's new. Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday gets deathmatch half stamina now. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool, honestly. Weekly events, looks like these get added too. These are new. Huh, I don't know. That's nothing really like super crazy, but kind of nice. During the event period, the requested stamina for corresponding events will be reduced by 50%. So that's cool. Rate display improvements. Improved display of equipment basic stats and bonus option changes and effect rates. Improved display of visal hammers, success and super success rates. So I think they're just making it more obvious now, so that way you can tell what the rates are for different gacha elements in the game. So that's kind of cool. Title grade additions and pop-up designs. So I don't really know why they chose to do this, but it looks like they're adding a rarity system to each of the titles, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know why, like at this point, they're choosing to do that, but I guess that's cool. In-game UI improvements, improved tavern events menu, improved brawl calculation screen, misc game improvements. After exchange materials, you will now directly check your hero without switching screens. So that's kind of nice. And then ending events and bundles, all of this stuff over the past like week or two is being taken out because we got to make room for this new stuff. So this is a huge update. This is the 2-year anniversary update for JP in Korea, and it's a big one. Obviously, we're getting new story, we're getting new character. Obviously, it's a new festival character, which is really cool. Everybody's been waiting for a decent bond, so here he is. Honestly, this is probably going to be the best part about the update. This is these like seasonal characters coming back. I still need to get Vampire Meliodas and the Halloween Elaine, I think it is, and then I still don't have Wedding Deanne either. So I would like to grab those if I could possibly get them, but obviously it's just going to be all RNG. Tons of new events, tons of new free stuff. Definitely like some things are getting changed around and new stuff, new bundles. This update's got it all. So long update notes, but like I said, feel free to subscribe if you guys want to come hang out for the live stream. It will be going on tomorrow night. We'll probably start a little bit before maintenance or something like that. We may end up starting during maintenance because I've been playing a little bit of Alchemy Stars. We may end up trying to play that a little bit on stream before the maintenance ends, so that way we can have something to do. I can chill and talk to you guys while everybody waits. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I will be live definitely as soon as the patch drops, so that way we can do some live summons and stuff like that. So feel free to come by and join. It's going to be a fun time. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this new huge update, because this is a big one, and I will see you guys there. So feel free to subscribe for more content all throughout the week. Obviously there's a lot for me to cover, so I shouldn't be I shouldn't have any lack of content for this. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.